is up, everybody? Today is a busy day on the USA, and today we are going to introduce you to the engines. This is Chris, the number one engine on the US. He has a branch line that was given to him a long time ago because he saved an engine from being into an accident. Now here's Jordan. He's a Southern Pacific GS4 Daylight, but he's also a member of the Southern Pacific Brothers, which include the Black One and the Freedom Train. And here we are introduced by Harold, a Swedish engine who is moving engines from around the world. Benson is another one of the members of the Southern Pacific Brothers, but he is a freight engine, not a passenger engine. Well, he sometimes does pull passenger engines. And here we are. Please tell us your name, sir. So, it appears that this engine's name is Evan. Evan is another one of the members of the Southern Pacific Brothers, but he also is both a freight and passenger engine. Now here is Graham. A tram, well basically it's a steam tram from Chile. He came here in 1946, which was pretty much a long time ago. And we are introduced by Arthur, a big express engine, who is also another one of the members, but he is not a Southern Pacific Brother member. He pulls the express with the Southern Pacific Brothers at all times. So basically what that means is that he's often going to pull the express, but not very much. And here we have Hudson. Well, basically there are two Hudsons, the nice one and the mean one. I will not tell you both about them, because one, obvious reason, the mean Hudson is pretty much fat. And so we are introduced by Joseph, a Mexican big boy that came from Mexico a long time ago. He came here in 1990. And here we have Mr. Sarjados, the manager of the railway. Today was like no other day in the USA. Chris was feeling very bored. I shouldn't be kept waiting this long. I should be doing something by now. Chris, the Daylight Express is now coming, so you better get the coaches. And Chris had a bright boiler, so he set off. But the busiest station of all is Manhattan. Jordan was already waiting for Chris at that station. Chris, I came here waiting for you. What took you so long? I had to go fill up my water tank. It was already almost empty. Well, you should have filled it up earlier. Now, come on, go get my coaches. Go, go, go. Would you stop already with pressuring me right now? And as soon as he heard the alarm, he started off. I wish I was going with them. I would love to pull the express. Chris, there is a special surprise waiting for you at the train yard. Really? What is it? You'll see when you get to the train yard. So Chris went to the train yard and went so fast. But when he got there, he started to slow down, but he looked confused. There was a small little unit coach and two strange things his best friend called cranes. Just then, he saw Harold. He was shunting some auto racks in the yard. And when he saw Chris, he started to smile and talk.
That's the breakdown train, Chris. Those cranes are for lifting heavy things like trains and cars and trucks.
Chris wasn't sure, but he knew it really looked good. Suddenly, he heard a much extraordinary noise. Who's that? It was Benson. He came rushing down the hill at a tremendous rate, and he was frightened. His brake locks were on fire. Help! Help! They're pushing me! They're pushing me! Benson's train rolled past and was gone. I'd like to teach those wagons a lesson, but he found out soon enough. But then there was trouble. Benson was going too fast that he was going to derail and crash. And Chris found out for himself. Benson is off the line! The breakdown train! Quickly! Chris was coupled on and off they went. Chris worked his hardest. And he wasn't pretending to be like Jordan. Doesn't he really mean it? They found Benson in a field. He was off the tracks, and he was looking down like miserable. Chris left the broken breakdown train and left the unhurt wagons out of the way. Oh dear! Oh dear! Serves you right! Serves you right! Chris was hard at work pushing and pulling them all day. This'll teach you a lesson. This'll teach you a lesson. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Chris came back, and then with two cranes, they lifted Benson onto the tracks. Benson tried to move, but he couldn't, so Chris helped him back to the sheds. Mr. Sargatos was waiting anxiously for them. Well, Chris, I've heard all about it, and I am very pleased with you. You're a really useful engine. Benson shall have some proper brakes and a new coat of paint, and you shall have a branch line all to yourself. And so that's our little tale about how Chris got his branch line, and how he got his very favorite coaches. He was very satisfied. The end.